All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching this. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jamal Thompson, also known as JT, and you are now tuned into the Qrack the Code podcast. So it's been a long time since we've done these consistently. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on this Qrack the Code podcast in our quest to continue to redefine the define and change the narrative of a student athlete. We have a very special guest here with me today, but we're going to get to him a little later. As always, please like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do to support our Code family as we continue to, like I said, redefine the define. And, we're just going to continue to keep this podcast thing rolling, hopefully a little more consistently this semester. So thank you again for joining us. And as always, we want to thank our Code Advisory Board. That's Coach Marcus King. That is Julie Baker. That is Tom Savage. That's Chief Randy Evans. And that is also Miss Levita, Dr. Levita Birdwell. So thank you guys for always helping us and being great and being in our corner. So that's enough talking for me. We're going to get to our first guest. He's a special guest, but you'll hear more from him later. We'll be right back on the Qrack the Code podcast. Welcome back to the Qrack the Code podcast. We have a very, very, very special guest with us here today. Please put your hands together and help me welcome Brett Thompson. Woo! Yes, sir.
Hey,
What up, BT? How are you?
Chilling, bro.
So thank you for joining the Qrack the Code podcast.
So
we want to jump right into it. This podcast is about redefining the define and changing the narrative about a student athlete, right?
Yeah.
So we know that you've had quite the journey in your collegiate athlete experience. You've gone to 3 different JUCOs, right?
Yeah.
Before you arrived here at Tennessee Tech and found your permanent home at this point. So let's talk about your journey in college athletics. How has that been for you going to different schools and having to transition and having to pivot?
JUCO is just trying to find the right home. You meet a lot of guys, friends, lifelong friends at that. I still talk to all the guys I played JUCO with, even the ones that I went to Sheridan with my freshman year. That's probably the one that had the most impact on me, but they really taught me everything in the college way my freshman year. Learned a lot, so I just been growing ever since. Came to Tennessee Tech, still growing.
So what made you land at Tennessee Tech? How did you find your new home here?
It was one of my only 2 offers I had. I had another one from SIUE, but I wasn't really messing with them.
Yeah, we don't like them there.
I mean, Pell he ain't promised me nothing. He just said, I got a spot for you.
Yeah.
Feel me, come in and work. So I said, it's good.
So how has that transition been from your JUCOs to here? How's that adjustment been for you here?
It's been pretty easy, feel me, just because all I know is work, feel me?
For sure. So let's dive deeper. Let's go into who BT is, how BT came up. You are from Oakland, which is on the other side of the world for us here in Cookville, right? So
definitely.
Talk about how you came up in Oakland. How was that experience for you? What was your life like being a young kid growing up in California?
You just a lot of diversity, a lot of different people, a lot of violence too. Feel me? It's just people trying to survive. That's all it is. Get it by any means mentality. So I'm mixed, so I kind of get it best of both worlds. You feel me? I got friends. Majority of my friends are black, but I hear, oh, you too white. You feel me? So basically, it's just been me trying to prove myself my whole life because I'm a lighter black person. You feel me? But I still identify as a black person. So growing up as a light skin in a very bad community, you got a lot to prove. So feel me? So that helps me transition into our new point. Code, the Center of Diversity Education, we are big into diversity. Yeah. A couple episodes last year, we had people touch on how being biracial can impact their upbringing and impact how people view you, right? And you just told me that you felt like you kind of had to prove yourself and are you black enough, are you white enough, and how that experience was for you. So how did you overcome that? How did you say, well, this is who I am and this is what I'm bringing to the table? How did you get over that? I just kept going. Well, I mean, when I was younger, it was fighting. That's how I proved myself. But now it's just kind of just showing I can play basketball, just showing I'm in love with the grind, you feel me? Just keep going. Can't let nothing hold me back. And
you also touched on how Oakland, it has some rough parts, just like anywhere else. But you touched on where you were from, there was a lot of violence. So you easily could have slipped into that. So how, basketball was your way out. But what was that experience like growing up and being around so much negativity? And how did you personally change that negative energy into something positive that we see today?
It's just leaving that environment. So I low-key been on my own since I was 13, you feel me? I've been paying bills and stuff, just doing what I do. It was tough to transition into a man, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I had to do it at an early age. When my brother went to jail, my family kind of broke apart.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel me? It was just next man up, the same thing
It was
here.
your turn.
Yeah, basically, that's all it was, feel me? So I just handle business.
For sure. So that's something else that we're big into with code, redefining the define and changing the narrative of a student athlete, right? So somebody looks at BT, they just see the hair, they see the smile because you always goofing and clowning, right? But they don't know your upbringing. They don't know the adversity that you had to overcome that could have easily broke you, right? So, and you talk about being the next man up, having to be the leader of your family. So at 13, at that, how did you use that mentality? How did you have to grow up that quick, and how did that help you shape you into who you are today? Like, how did you fill those big shoes that were left for you?
Basically, it was the mentality of me just, I don't care what nobody think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do what I do regardless. I cuss a lot. See, I'm surprised I ain't cuss on this podcast.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but I really don't care. I'm a cuss anywhere, anytime. I'm gonna be me every day of the week, and I don't plan on changing anytime soon. But feel me, it's just you can't really care what people think about you, but they ain't you.
For sure. So you also touched on growing up in Oakland. It was a lot of different diversity. You saw a lot of different people.
Yeah.
Now you come to the other side of the country. You're in Cookeville at Tennessee Tech. It's not as diverse as it is on that side. So how has that transition been for you, being around a lot of different people, and now you're here in an environment where, that diversity is lacking in some areas?
All the white people, it's new to me. Just the way they look at me, I could just tell, like, they like, feel me, what is he? Type. Ooh, almost, you feel me?
I'm with you.
But it's just, like, darker skinned people, they get a different type of look, but it's kind of like, when a white person look at me weird, it's like,
why?
Yeah. Why not? I kind of had that question my whole life, because even back home, like, we got certain white people that look at me that way, but all the African Americans here, we solid, get along smooth. Ain't nobody try to act too tough. I feel like that'd be the problem nowadays in society. Everybody want to be too tough, always want to mug, but if you just you.
But see, that's really what this podcast is for. This platform is for, showing that, all right, yeah, I can hoop, I look a certain way, but I got a lot of substance in me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm smart behind whatever you may think about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. So let's pivot a little bit. Now, we talked a little bit about how you came up. We talked about how you got here. Now you're here. You are BT, number 5 on the basketball team. Let's talk about Tennessee Tech basketball. How do you think we're gonna look this year?
We got some big things coming this year. I don't really want to speak on it too much, because I'm gonna just let the work show. Feel me? But come November 7th, I promise you, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. For
sure. So give me some names. Give me some names of the guys you think are gonna have a big impact, because we got a completely different team this year. Right?
Big impact. Yeah. Deontay Wood, he a returner. Great all around player. He can't really shoot. I'll be honest. He can't shoot, but he could do everything else most definitely.
For sure.
Great glue guy. Ramsey, if he could stay healthy, will be great. We got a grad transfer named Ty. We go out and practice every day. That's why we're gonna be so solid. Javis Harvey, he came from JUCO. He got some rank, feel me, in the college life. So he got to say he a great leader. He gonna go at you. Who else? Nolan Coswell, 6'10", lengthy. He gonna get right. Eric Oliver. We just got a lot of experienced guys, so you feel me? Everybody know what to do.
A lot of different pieces.
Everybody bought in. That's all it is. Just buying into what Coach Pill wants to do.
So you didn't mention one person, Brett Thompson. You didn't say what Brett Thompson is gonna bring to the team. So talk a little bit about what you as a player bring to the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles this season.
Just leadership mentality, just win first mentality. I don't really care about my points. I'm gonna do what I do. If I gotta score a lot, then I'll score it. But if I'm gonna dish it off majority of the time, lead on and off the court.
For sure.
Even when I'm not playing. So I broke my jaw, so I've been kind of struggling, but I'm trying to get back leading. Yeah. Show guys that I'm still supporting them on the sideline and stuff, but I don't really want to talk too much about me. Feel me?
I feel that. That's my job. That's what I do. So, definitely. But let's talk some also about you, but in a different way. What do you think that you can get better at? What are the things that you can improve upon as we head into this season?
Like on
the court.
I say
jump shot probably.
Whoa. Yeah, you know your jump shot.
Oh,
trash.
okay. All right. Yeah.
But just improve my offhand. and trying to get my bigs involved more because I never really played with a 6'10" big or like a 6'9" big.
Right.
I always played with small bigs at JUCO, but just reading the defense and stuff.
Yeah,
most definitely.
So let's transition a little bit, right? Now you are sophomore, junior. Let's take it back 3 or 4 years. If you can tell young Brett Thompson, young BT something, coming into college, being a college freshman, before all the journey, before the different schools, before all the transitions, what would you tell that kid?
Just stay in the books, stay out the streets.
Yeah.
Just focus on hoop. If I'd have focused on hoop more in my senior year, I probably would have been way better than I am now. But it's whatever though.
You're here for a reason.
Facts.
And we're glad you're here.
Most definitely.
So I'm gonna ask you another question, right? This is your opportunity to talk to the younger generation, to people who may have had similar experiences as you. As you touched on earlier, you had humongous shoes to fill at a very young age. So if you can talk to a kid out there who may watch this, who may see this, who may be a Brett Thompson fan right now or later down the road, but may be caught into some, adverse situations, what can you tell that kid about how to go, what direction he should go? What is some advice you can give to
Social media is not real.
Okay.
I see a lot of this generation trying to base their personalities off TikTok and take sayings off there. It's not. It's not real life. Y'all got to get ready for the real world.
Yeah.
It's bigger than social media and all that stuff.
That's cool. That's actually really good. So, and it actually helps me pivot to my next question. So, as student athletes, we see that NIL is becoming a big thing. We see that a lot of these brands and corporations and businesses want to invest in the student athletes and, help them, one, market themselves, but two, market their product or their corporation or business, right? Yeah. So being the point guard that you are, being a leader of the team that you are, look into that camera right there and tell any business who may watch this why BT Brett Thompson will be a good spokesperson or advocate for whatever business is out there.
Can't nobody hold me on the court. Promise you. It's just, I don't know. I know how to advertise things. Yeah. Just I know how to promote things. I got a lot of people back home that support me. So I'm a big face from Oakland. So.
But I'll also say this, since he won't say it, BT's also a good dude. He's a genuine person. He looks out for his teammates. He's looked out for the people that he's come in contact since I met you here. So I think the character that you don't mention because you talk about the basketball side of you, but the character is also there, and that is something that I've been very impressed with since you got here, man.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing, keep grinding, keep being a leader. But with that being said, I'm not going to let you off the hook that easy. So we have a very, very serious question. More serious than any question that I've asked you since I've been here, right? It's a Qrack the Code staple. Many have tried to answer this question. A lot have failed at answering this question to the best of their abilities. It stumps people up quite often. So, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
You're on a stranded island.
You
can only bring three things with you.
3 things?
3 things only.
Okay.
What are the 3 things that you're bringing?
3 things.
It's tough. Nah, it's tough. Don't look around. It's tough.
Can those 3 things be people?
You can bring people. People count.
Okay. Hold on. Work with me. Kaylani. She's from the same place as me, feel me?
Oakland, shout out Oakland.
Shout out Oakland. Shout out the hood. I need ass cats with me too. I ain't gonna lie.
So this is another person.
It's another person.
You're bringing 2. Okay. All
y'all
right.
can look her up if y'all want to.
For sure.
3rd thing. I don't really know about the 3rd.
It's tough. I'm telling you, it's a tough question.
Let me think about that one real quick. 3rd thing.
We got all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to edit this. We got a production team that does it, so you can wait.
Yeah.
You brought 2 people.
What you say?
Nah, this ain't about me.
Okay.
This is the Qrack the Code.
What Ty say? I know what he say.
You got to go back and watch the last episode. You watch the last episode. For anybody who wants to watch the last episode, it'll be in the description box below.
Definitely, we ain't gonna give it up.
Come on, BT. Come on. I mean, I ain't even gonna help you out, bro. You're gonna have to get out of this trap on your own. See what I did there?
Yeah. The last one.
Another person.
Yeah, three females. Feel me?
Another person. Not a boat.
Nah, none of that.
Not something to get off the island.
We on the island stuck for the rest of our life.
Not food.
Nah, I get the food myself.
Not electricity, not Wi-Fi, not a phone, nothing. You bringing 3 different people.
Yeah, we building rafts. I got everything. They could just chill.
All 4 of y'all just gonna be hungry.
No.
Nah, y'all. You did.
I can learn how to fish. You ain't got to worry about it.
We'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk
For sure.
If you have anything else to say to the camera, to anybody who may watch this, what do you want to end this podcast off? Because it's been great, man. We got to learn more about who you are as a person, besides of what you can do on the basketball court. So if you want to tell the people at home watching this, what do you have to say?
2022-23 OVC champions. That's all I got to say.
And we'll end it right there. BT, thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate you, bro. We'll be right back on the Qrack the Code podcast.
Sure.
Welcome back to the Qrack the Code podcast. We just heard from BT, Brett Thompson. He is a character to say the least, but we are so lucky to have him grace this platform and share a little bit about his story. So I hope you guys get to reach out to him. We'll put all his socials and information in the bio so you continue to watch him as he evolves as a young man, but also as a Tennessee Tech basketball player. So thank you guys for that. Thank you, BT, for joining this platform. As always, got to thank our Code Advisory Board members who I mentioned earlier. Thank you guys for supporting this and helping us continue to redefine the defiant. So we appreciate you guys. You know, we could not do this without you. So thank you guys for everything that you do. So, and to you, the viewer, wherever you are, thank you for tuning into this, whether we get 1 view or 1 million views, and it doesn't matter. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for supporting our Code family, and as we promote diversity and unity and love for student athletes by student athletes. So again, that's enough talking from me. My name is Jamal Thompson, also known as JT, signing out on the Qrack the Code podcast.